Ah, perfect. Sambalan. Ish, yeah, why did I do this? Why did I do this? Okay, so the game has started. Buffet 2, we are playing, and obviously, as you can see, things how they are going. Yeah, it's a big run. Yes, yeah. We were chasing the game, to be honest with you. But one thing I can take, or I can point out in terms of positives from Kaizer, despite us not having a lot of we, but then it looks like our team is a poor, and then they are fighting very hard. So one thing I like about that is the fact ukuthi bazodlala kanjalo until they get tired, and then now sothi nje izinto mase zirelaxile ezipholile when they are tired, so to just totally one chance, and then we get it at the back of the net. And when we get it at the back of the net, buffet two, that's it. Chile, Kwana City will never see the game. Obviously, say pelile nje for bona, but they are pressuring us. We are under pressure. Bonile Lapana, Aiden McCarthy had to be, substituted. I feel like he still wanted to play, but I think the decision was already made. They are bringing in Inaso Mikael, but definitely I understand it's the pressure that is too much. Which I was hoping to see him play full 90 minutes under a lot of pressure, like we were today. So looking at the lineup of it too quickly before I jump to a bit more in terms of the game. We do have a Brendan Peterson because earlier on I did not, give you guys a lineup, which is how are we lining up for today's clash. So we have Brendan Peterson. He made a fine save, a beautiful save at that, which was great. I feel like it helped us, to remain in the game because once per scorer currently with this level, I don't think we're going to be able to come back because already we're playing under a lot of pressure. But I love the fact that we are maintaining a lot of character. We are maintaining a lot of confidence. We're showing a lot of fighting spirit. So big ups to Lebohang Maboy Buffet too. This guy is fighting a lot. He's doing exceptionally well. Let's give him credit, Buffet too. This is a signing. I feel like last season, if Besinayo, things could have been a lot better. Despite us not having a center forward or a striker with Susebenzisa, I think things could have been a lot better because looking at how he plays currently, ngiyabona no man, lento yiyo besishota ngayo in the middle of the Polokwane City the balls in of the park, but how we are recovering and also trying to maneuver the ball by using Lebohang Maboya. He tries to get the ball and then also he tries to set up his men up front. Who took him to Mduduzi, Nali Bola, whoever is up front, Nali Bola to do what needs to be done. Unfortunately, Mduduzi Shabalala, despite having a good game, we are one in the field of play. I think it's because of the rain because he told me, even some of you told me, Uti, Lapana Old Peter Mukaba Stadium, there's a lot of rain. It's been raining ever since Sukseni. From yesterday, even today in Sukseni, it was raining, but now looking beautiful. Things are doing, what I'm saying is it's proper, but then also be Sasenji Mansi, Echanini. So probably that's why, because remember, last when we played on the new Peter Mokaba Stadium against Orbit College, was it Orbit College? Magesi. Against the Magesi, we played on the new Peter Mokaba Stadium, which obviously has a very good drainage system. It managed to drain all the water. So with this one, I'm not too sure Stadium C2 100%, but I think they would be playing if that was the case. But so far, I feel like it's a disadvantage for Mduduzi Shabalala. I'm hoping he can try to find a better grip, but also I'm happy. Remember, I told you guys yesterday, I'm not too sure if Augustin Sereno has made it or traveled with the rest of the squad. So yes, he's there in Bonile. Ugenzi video, I saw, the training session with now Augustin Sereno. Now look, Batman. Obviously, the others they're not available, but they are available. And Gaston Sereno has made it to the lineup. So Brendan Peterson as the goalkeeper. We have Bradley Cross. Aiden McCarthy obviously has been substituted because of that situation. We have given him Simango. So now the centre back pairing is between Inaso Mikael and I'm giving him Simango, which I feel like both of them have experience. I'm hoping with them being at the back, we maintained because I feel like we were not making a lot of mistakes for us on our side, especially playing against the team that is pushing so because every ball they get, Polokwane City, they just move forward. There's no let's play one and stuff like that. It's all about let's go direct. We are attacking them. So that is what I direct football. Um, Attacking. And then Lebohang, my boy, as I've said, I've given him a credit already. Uqele is trying, but I feel like in this game it would have been better if we had Ox. I thought yesterday with Tinjoba Slan and Polokwane City, it's not going to be a team that is going to be this intense, but you can see definitely that it is intense and it's giving our boys a lot of sleepless night. But so far I feel like they're doing very well. Anything can happen. It's football, but I feel like Ox maybe can try and stabilize, especially Lape Mova just to help, add those numbers and make sure that at least we are solid at the back, like 100%. For now, we are good, but I feel like if we can add Ox and then we take out Tukwele, be a lot more better because he's gonna try and make sure that we are stable at the back. And then also Mdudu Shabalala, as I've said, we are Wanje Groundini, which is something that we've seen. And then we have Depo also with Tutuba. I think Pambila Shinshanga would have loved to save Flavio Silva the problems, but the coaches decided let's start with him. After, as I've said yesterday, I would love to protect him, but then the coaches decided no, let's just start him. So I'm thinking maybe they're going to make changes. So we with a benching, we have Bruce Vuma, we have Frosler. We also do have okay, Miguel Statukumfara, Uncobo Corner, Kanyisa also available. Luke Batman, Oxim Tetra, njengoba ngikhuluma ngayo ukuthi okay, at least if we can bring in Tetra, you can try and stabilize Lepemova. We have Umfundo Vilagazi is also available. He's walking on thin ice. Remember, as I've said yesterday, Vilagazi, they're both walking on thin ice. And then we have Augustin Sereno is also available. I feel like this would be a great game for him to come in because he's going to try and bring a lot of individual brilliance. He's that player who is a bit more calm, but Bakichin, and then Tina City one, and then City one goal. So definitely, guys, I got a game, but it is something. It is something. So even as I've said, yeah, he made a wonderful big ups to him. Looking at the performance of Abachita, yeah, no, they're trying, they're fighting actually. Let me not say they're trying, they're fighting because it doesn't look like it's an easy game. And I'm happy because now we get to experience with okay, what's happening club when we face a team that is going to be constantly attacking us rather than those teams because manje I can say we found something that works for us when it comes to teams that play a lot of low blocks. So now we are playing a team that is saying Vetu Tina, we want you pound for pound. Remember, Polokwane City is not an easy team to beat, but I know guys, we can be able to beat them. We've done it before, but it's not going to be easy. Even now it's a bit more complicated, but so far big ups to the players. They're doing exceptionally well. I'm looking at the performance of Abachita, the highest rated players right now. We have given them Samango at 7.2. We have Bradley Cross at 7.2. Aiden McCarthy was at 7.1, but since Opumil obviously is just going to remain there. And then with Polokwane City, Tabang Matulidi is second best, coming in at 6.8, but Mapangule is number one with 7.0, and then Ukambala obviously comes in at number 3 with 6.8. Obviously, this is going to change at the end of the game, but so far, that is the performance coming in from Abachita. What do you think, guys? Do you think we can be able to at least get a win on? Because at the end of the day, it is a difficult one, but I'm hoping we and get me. Now, for me, even if we can win with the goal on the game, I wouldn't blame the boys because, as I've said, it is because at the end of the day, it is something that is important. 3 points. Let me just what I'm saying. So I have Takuli says we are playing bad. I'm scared if City score, we won't come back. They must put Mteto to stabilize midfield and defense out. Definitely, I do agree with you on that one. As I've said earlier on, okay, I think to bring in Mteto so that we can try and stabilize. The momentum, even the momentum of the game, the team, and everything. But other than that, I'm not too scared. I'm not too worried, Pole, because I don't think we just gonna concede kalula nje kanjalo, but that corner, even if we do concede a goal, I don't think we would, just let it go like that. I feel like Abachita, they have a lot of fighting spirit, and also Kubule, we are coming from a win. Now, but they are coming from a win, but we are coming from a win, and we won by 4 goals. So definitely, there's a lot of confidence that we do have and we carry with us. So it's not going to be easy for be brought down just like that. We're gonna try and we're gonna push as hard as we possibly can. And then tell QP, my brother, I think do give us nothing. Futhi our midfield, my boy Ngcele. I abahlula ama-players wePolokwane City. I think we miss Undlovu. Well, Undlovu naye, I don't think he would do something, and despite that, he does not in the match day squad. As I've said, he's not a benchini, but definitely, try to calm things down. But Kulegan, don't be scared. Those guys just have energy. Love how our players are, playing. We are not changing just because Manchester and Timbe Kichimayo, hey, they are pushing very, very hard. They are fighting very hard. Tina Sotola 1 goal, and things is cool. Things are going to change, like the entire thing, the entire game. I'm telling you, once we score at least 1 goal, everything is going to change. I feel like Mduduzi is the player that we can change, just to okay, Mduduzi and Qele, we bring in Sereno and also Ox. I feel like those two obviously move us so it's balanced, and then going up front, maybe Gaston Sereno can try something in terms of my individual brilliance, and then akhona nje ukusitholela ama passes lawa ngisho ukuthi currently they are missing from Mduduzi Shabalala, and also that final finishing touch is there because I feel like Ilona, he's by the might be saying the case, just having a bit of the thing. I think about it that they're trying very very hard, guys. It's not an easy game. Like when it's going to give us a lot of confidence going to Soweto Derby, but I don't know. Let me know what you think. But for you, please don't forget to like the video. I think it's time to go back to the game, or it's also we have time. But soon, I'm sure it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. So, Nitin, what are you guys saying? What are you guys saying? Who are the changes that you would love to see? And also, do you think we are still going to win the game, or you feel like, hey, I say Kindabayitu, we should just forget about this Scotland G little point? What are you guys saying? What are you guys saying? The probabilities of each team winning, it's like 6.8 Polokwane City and 6.9 on Kaizer Chiefs. We have an advantage, but all of that will depend on whether we are going to win or not. But chances of winning, they're 75% on us and 10% to Polokwane City. So which minutes abuye bangatholi lutho thina sidlale kahle nje, 50 60 70 minutes sithi qum score, and then once we score it's done. City won't come back, guys. They won't come back. Nje bazobe sebademotivated. Ngicela ukucheck la, I was mistaken. Their pre-match njengoba ngicheck form, thina we won all the games, and then bona they played, they lost, they drew, they lost, they won, and the last game they played they drew. I don't know bebadlala nani, but they definitely did draw. So game is back, guys. Let us just go back, look at it, talk from there.